Now on ABC 15 Arizona at 10.
Lightning, thunder, strong winds, and a whole lot of rain. We are in weather action mode tonight as monsoon storms slam central Arizona.
Take a look at this lightning captured by our viewer Stephanie in Mesa. It completely takes over the sky. And we're also tracking reports of damage across the region. Our viewer Cindy sending in this video of those downed trees along Chandler Boulevard.
And a live look outside. Now we're seeing some dust in the far west valley. This is I-10 and Miller in Buckeye. Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins is tracking what's left of the storms tonight.
Yeah, and a brand new dust storm warning for that area from Buckeye out to the west. It's winds flowing out of these valley storms that are kicking up all that dust and pushing it away from the Phoenix metro area. But we've got some heavy downpours in the mix as well, just south of I-10 out near Buckeye. And also, as we take a broader look at the valley, we have these areas going into the yellow and orange here across parts of the Phoenix metro area. So some heavier rain coming down along the 101 and also between the 17 and the 51 through parts of central Phoenix. As we look farther to the south, we still have a crazy lightning show going on. Close to 100 strikes near Florence and south of there over the last hour or so. We've had quite a bit, and we're going to continue to see these storms impact central Arizona all through the overnight hours. We've had some pretty incredible rainfall totals so far as well. Gold Canyon picking up nearly 3/4 of an inch, over a half an inch near 16th Street and Northern and near Power and Baseline. And Pecos Park near Ahwatukee, I-10 and the 202 got nearly a half an inch of rain with these storms as well. Here's kind of the map view of some of the broader areas across the valley. Of course, the ones I just showed you were the most we've seen, but we've also picked up about 0.04 of an inch of rain at Sky Harbor, so there is something to show for it in this official rain gauge here as we track what has so far been a below average monsoon season. But the rain is still coming down. We are still collecting it in those gauges, so all those rainfall totals I just showed you will be going up in the next hour. And we've got more chances for monsoon storms tomorrow and over the next week. So coming up in your full forecast, we'll show you which days look the most favorable to see more rain and what temperatures will do as the rain chances ramp up. Again, that's just minutes away.
Thank you, Amber. Let's get back to that storm damage. Our Jane Caffrey is tracking down power lines near 16th Street and Northern. Jane.
And that's right. We're here in North Phoenix in the Sunny Slope area where we've spotted a downed private line, power line at a private residence here. That response is going on right now behind me. APS just showing up in the last 10 minutes or so now. It's pretty dark, but you might be able to make out the response there, and you can see a pole down and the line down by that house as well. Now take a look at some video that we have sent in by one of our photographers of the conditions earlier in the evening. You can see wind, heavy rain, lightning, just a pretty intense scene near this same home where we now see the downed power line. And we saw similar conditions on the roads driving along the 202 between Mesa and Apache Junction earlier today. People across the valley watching this weather sweep through. A Santan Valley dad, Joseph, watching with his 7-year-old son Deacon from the safety of their home, and Caleb Calhoun, who works at a valley resort, rushing to make sure that the guests were safe. Take a listen to what they had to say about these storms.
Yes, we saw a lot of dust. It was low visibility and lots and lots of lightning, spiderweb lightning all the way across the sky.
Honestly, it's been pretty bad storms. I just got off work and I work at a hotel, so we had to close the pool, and I just got poured on while closing it. Yeah, even though I was out there for like a minute, so yeah, just drying off. We actually got a little bit of hail over there, and I've seen a couple trees crash. There was a tree that nearly fell on a car.
Yeah, so a little bit of damage, people reporting around the valley. We've seen some downed trees as we're driving around as well. Now, back here in North Phoenix, we're also noticing that there's some sparking at the end of that power line. This is the response here continues at that private home. We will continue to keep you updated on what we're seeing as we continue monitoring conditions here around the Phoenix area. Reporting live in Phoenix, I'm Jane Caffrey, ABC 15 Arizona.
Speaking of sparking, that was some incredible lightning video we just saw there. For sure. And our Lillian Donahue is also tracking the storm damage tonight. Lillian, you spotted some downed trees.
Yeah, right now you're looking at Chandler Boulevard. We're in Ahwatukee, and we'll get to that tree on the left over here, but I want to bring you over here to the right as we go a little bit further in towards this neighborhood here, just how fast these trees are coming up on drivers as you are coming down here on East Chandler Boulevard. Again, this is in Ahwatukee. Now, rain is actually coming back down here. About 15-20 minutes ago, the visibility was also quite low because there was a lot of dust that was also kicked up over the past hour, but you can see this massive tree here to the right, completely in the road. These crews out here with chainsaws, what they're doing is they're cutting up the trees very systematically, going up and down the road here, bringing all of the debris to the sides. And that's just one part over here. We're going to take a U-turn in a second. You're going to see where all of this is at. So I just highly recommend, if you're in the Ahwatukee area, to really pay attention to where you're driving and what you're looking at. Number one, stay inside. But number two, if you do have to be out here, just pay attention because it is hard to see these trees, especially on the sides of the roads. As we've noticed, of course, there was a lot of wind. The big thing that here is that wind damage, right? So not so much pooling on the sides of the roads that we were talking about earlier this afternoon, but it's that wind in the southern part here, just south of South Mountain, that really brought down a lot of these trees, especially even in parking lots. Near local businesses, there's going to be a lot of damage kind of recovery happening, but we know that crews are out here today. We saw police that stopped by to make sure that folks weren't hitting these trees, and we're coming up here to another stretch of trees as well. If you can just see how quickly it just pops up to your right, and it looks like they might just be a part of the decoration on the side of the road, but really it's not. Now, looks like the crews came out here, put some barriers out just so you can see ever so slightly the trees, but there's a lot of cleanup that has to be done down here. Just be careful. Again, this is Chandler Boulevard and Ahwatukee. Back to you guys.
Yeah, certainly watch out for those workers out there, Lillian. Thank you. More weather video to show you tonight. ABC 15's Adam Klepp capturing this lightning in downtown Phoenix. Boy, you can see it just lighting up the sky there.
And nights like this is why you need the ABC 15 app. It helps you stay ahead of storms with hour-by-hour rain chances and breaking weather alerts right down to your own neighborhood.